I understand that this particular day put you up the top. There was, look at that, there's kids handing him flowers.
Here's the thing.
American flags look so nice on him.
So boring that he can fly. The press liked us more in our time.
They did.
You know
well,
what
we
I mean?
had charm. We've got likability.
They're covering him because they have to cover him because
He sells product.
Yeah,
he sells
but they
product.
don't enjoy it. We used to have dinner parties. Reporters would come over.
I think people relate to us too. They look at us. They go, "We're almost like them."
Yeah.
If I could read thoughts, or if he could, what was the last thing you did last month? I
ran a mile in 4 seconds.
Right, ran a mile in 4 seconds. It was so nice.
Now merchandising is like, kids. I heard a kid refer to it as merchandise. The first Clarence and Gracie dolls, it was like a religious idol.
You've got this. You've got me. Speaking of which, I needed to move the trash can at 12. They're coming.
The other day, I didn't know that I could do this. I can change my motor oil in 7 seconds. I mean, I don't even know if that's a superpower, but it was like, I need to get a cell phone. Although your reception was better than AT&T for many years. Now I think AT&T is probably better than your reception.
They have a lot more coverage.
I'd love to get a trio.
That'd be nice.
Can I ask? Can you just
Tell me.
stay out of my fucking head until like noon?
Oh, I cannot believe you just called me that. I cannot believe you just called me that.
Sometimes you'll, as a joke, say that you read something out of my mind, but then you're joking, but then you plant it, and then it is in my mind because you said it as a joke, and then you read it from your insinuation of it.
I know what you're thinking. Why wouldn't we take money? What could it hurt? The American people, we are paid by praise and by knowing our goodness of the land.
That's not what I was thinking.
Just that Xavier's superpowers seem a little bit more showy. The fact that he can fly, people like. The fact that you can grow facial hair faster than anybody, you got that from your dad, that's great.
Hey, my mom gave me that, which makes it weird.
Well, but that came in handy that one time.
That's why I don't use that often.
It's nice when you can do it,
It's good for disguises. It's a parlor trick. It's all my tricks are just basically parlor tricks.
Hey, Clarence, who's my Claire Bear?
Me?
All right.
I have to do my miles before we get this done.
So the heroic part's gonna happen later. The heroic part, we're gonna do something heroic with her later.
Personally, if you want my opinion, I think what we all done already is pretty heroic. We've sent a pretty strong statement to that fucking asshole.
So what possessed you to actually kidnap her?
Don't say I knew you'd say kidnap. Don't say kidnap. That's not what I did. I didn't kidnap her. I was in my mind. I had this thought, if I could liberate her, just show her who we were, and free her from the influence of that empty shell of a superhero.
But then the bag slipped off and she saw who you were.
Well, the bag fell off when I was taking her out of the trunk when we got home. She gave me the weirdest look too. It was like, she thought she was being rescued too. That was weird. And I was like, I had to be like, no, because she was like grateful. Opened it up, and then I was like, no, you're still being kidnapped. So that was an awkward moment. I'll tell you this much, it felt awesome. I just grabbed her. She's very light.
Yeah, she's tiny.
Ran away with her. It was like all this excitement, people running after you, and never really been on that side of the law, but it was, it kind of brought it back. It was, I miss it. I really miss it.
Of all the times I've been kidnapped, and that is 15, this is the most ridiculous, unprofessional time ever. You guys are the biggest bunch of poodras I've ever met in my life.
You said she couldn't speak English.
Why would... Could you not hear her thinking?
She was speaking in Yugoslavian.
Why didn't you
Pudra,
say
Pudra,
something
Pudra.
earlier?
Everyone in Transylvania can speak English. Duh.
Oh, she is an exchange student. I should have thought of that. Pudra means stupid. All right. She was calling us stupid. So, how does it usually, go well?
Well, it usually ends with me being said, but I have an idea. I would like for my own name, Frida Lino, to be independent of my father's, to have a little bit of my own power and control. So I will go along with this saving story if I get 10% and marketing rights to everything that you guys do. You guys need to market yourself and get back out there and let people my age know who you are.
I would like a talk show.
You know what? We should put together a reel.
Thank you.
We should do a bio of something. Oh, you got that idea for the DVR too, where like if they're watching something that's a superhero, you push a button.
Oh, that would be nice. You know, I have all the videos. I have our wedding videos.
You kept all that stuff. Oh.
Oh, very nice, very nice. It could be in between the music videos.
Mind reading had been.
Oh, that's very cute.
Better than one of my videos.